Here's my presentation for the final project of CS50's Introduction to Cybersecurity. My name is Aydin Angodi. My edX and GitHub usernames are up there. Today is Sunday, December 3rd, 2023. And the reasons I chose this topic is that this incident is pretty fresh and it reported in September. It was extensively discussed and covered by the media. Also, it is very relevant to the materials taught in the course. So the incident was first announced by MGM Resorts International, or MGM for short, in September 11, 2023, and according to them, it lasted for 10 days. MGM is the conglomerate, and they are active in gaming and gambling industry all over the country. The incident affected some of their online systems, including their slot machines, electronic payments, digital key cards, ATMs, paid parking systems, online reservations, websites, online booking systems, and also their mobile applications. So a little bit about the attackers. A group called Spiders and Cats, also known as UNC 3944, claimed the responsibility. One day after the announcement, they also are a bunch of teenagers in their early 20s, and they're based in Europe, UK mostly, and possibly US, and they are fluent in English, and it makes them, because they're native speakers, they makes them good at vishing or voice phishing, and they are specialized in social engineering, which is, because of their native speaker, they make them like better in this, or worse in this kind of attacks. So they reportedly used ransomware, and the ransomware, the particular one, was made by a group called ALPHV or BlackCat, which this group is a ransomware as a service operation. And I read somewhere that this group, the Spiders and Cats, are part of ALPHV. Anyway, so they damaged, they demanded a big chunk of money in cryptocurrencies, pretty much like other ransomware in the last a couple of years. And as far as I read, MGM refused the payment. So how does this exactly happen? So spoiler alert, social engineering. So they gathered intelligence about MGM and its employees, and they used LinkedIn social media to attack, they targeted someone with a high likelihood of having high privilege in Okta. Okta is the Okta system that is used by MGM. Okta is an IAM, or Identity and Access Management company, and very widely used by mid-size and big companies, including MGM. So they performed vishing, voice phishing, as I said, and that was their entry point. They contacted the MGM's IT desk and impersonated the privileged victim, and they successfully convinced IT help desk to reset the MFA of the victim users. After that, they could compromise Okta's super administrator, which was a gateway for them to compromise more admin accounts on different servers. So they exfiltrated sensitive data from the network, meaning they copied data from one device to another one over the network without authorization. And finally, they encrypted 100 Elastic SKX or ESXi servers, and they disrupted all of their VMs and virtual machines, basically, and the services that run on top of them. So ESXi is a VMware product, and they are type 1 hypervisor. Hypervisor is a hardware or software that is used to make virtual environment or virtual machines. For any data breach like this, there are usually 5 damaging consequences, 5 types of damages: financial loss, reputational damage, operational downtime, legal actions, and loss of sensitive data. And in this case of MGM, the most significant was data, well, was actually financial consequences. According to their report to SEC, Security and Exchange Commission, this attack cost them in their third quarter financial results. They cost them $100 million. On top of that, they also spent $10 million, like it was a one-time expense, to recover from this incident, and to do actions like take actions like risk remediation, legal fees, third-party advisory, incident response measures, and also technology consulting services. Basically, they hired other companies to recover from this disaster. So their occupancies fell to 88% from 93. Regarding the scale of their operation, it's a very big number, and also and basically because their websites and mobile applications were down, and also sensitive data of their customers, starting from like any transactions before March 2019, basically. PII were personally identifiable information was compromised, including their names, their clients, names, addresses, all the way to like their social security and even passport numbers. MGM Resorts is also facing lawsuits, which is not a surprise in cases like this in Nevada, in U.S. District Court in Nevada. They're alleging MGM to negligence and unjust enrichment. The very important question is that how would someone avoid attack like this? So we could contain impact, meaning that we could use solutions like privileged access management, or PAM for short, and zero standing privilege, ZSP for short, to even contain the access of privileged accounts, and make sure that that access is not persistent and permanent forever. The other approach could be like improving the MFA control by having more visibility, and also visibility of MFA changes, and also logging those changes and monitoring them in the SIM systems, security information and event management systems, and also implementing dual controls, meaning that the control should be like applied by more than one sources over the changes in critical information and credentials. So we should and we must protect tier 0 assets, which are important information like key signing keys and access to critical infrastructure, by using services like endpoint privilege management, or EPM for short, to define who can access what and under what circumstances. Also, we could limit access to proxies, limit access to critical infrastructure should be done via proxies. Since we have only one single point of entry, we could have better controls, including dual controls. And also we could adopt IDP, or identity provider best practices, to manage user accounts by implementing MFA controls better by only some people under some circumstances with full transparency who are changing their MFA informations. Also, help desk should not be an except, and they should also apply verification, MFA verification. Always check a user's device enrollment and compliance before letting them into network. Implement secure zones. Also manage IDP administrator accounts, pretty much like DB administration. We should increase the importance of these accounts and apply strategies and policies like rotating administrative passwords and monitoring or isolating admin sessions and policies like that. Also, trust changes must be closely monitored. These are the websites and basically blog posts that I used for my research, and this was my presentation for CS50. And thank you for your time.